Oh, rain. Crap. My only hope is Naoto. And she's not here. I guess we'll go see a movie. The same movie for the third time. Let's go with Chie. Level up her persona. I think she was on the verge of getting Rainy Death, which is a really good skill, so I'm hoping this pulls her over that line.
Thanks for waiting. Well, let's go.
You and Chie taking a movie together. And weird buzzer honks again. Yes! Rainy Death! Okay, Rainy Death is great. Heavy physical damage to one foe. Oh wait, this isn't the skill I thought it was. Well that's embarrassing. Why do I have counter and high counter? Let's just put it in place of counter. I thought Rainy Death was a crit boost. Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else. Oh well, it's still useful. Oh, it's raining. Never mind. Not even gonna bother trying to go hang out with anybody. I guess I'll save the game. It's been... No dreams. Oh, it's still raining. I have a feeling Naoto's not going to be there. Nope. I don't want to go see another movie. We just did that. I think I'm just going to go home today. There's nothing else I can do. There's no people to hang out with, and I'm not really getting anything out of anything else. Guess I'll just go to bed. What a wasted day. You dreamed you were comforting a crying Naoto. Oh, rainy Sunday. Are you kidding? Fine. Just see who's around. It's gonna be nobody, and then I'm gonna have to go to the movies again. Yep, nobody here. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, he puts the stupid fortune thing away on rainy days. I guess I gotta go to Okina City. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue while watching the movie, because we're just doing this because it keeps raining in freaking Inaba! Alright, let's just invite Naoto. We haven't seen a movie with Naoto yet. Oh, wait a minute. I think we actually did already see this movie, potentially with Naoto. I have literally watched this movie with Naoto already. I can't remember. But at least she leveled up.
I wouldn't...
Cool. It better stop raining tomorrow.
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Seems the fog will set in tonight. Wonderful. It's midnight. The fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Nanako has been rescued, and you were able to arrest the culprit. There's probably no need to watch the Midnight Channel anymore. Fog is covering the town. The fog from yesterday is still there in the morning.
Oh, there he is!
Take a look at this. Namatame's in today's paper.
The front page's headline article says that Namatame has regained consciousness. Today before dawn, the suspect Taro Namatame, who had been confined in a local hospital, regained consciousness. In response to police questioning, he testified that he is sorry for what he has done and was scared. From here on, the police are hoping to solve the entire case based upon the suspect's depositions.
So it's finally over.
Yeah, seriously. I wish we could have done it sooner. Isn't the fog kind of thick this morning? It's so chilly.
It rarely gets this cold in November.
Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. I just got a call from the hospital. They said that starting today, it's okay to visit Nanako-chan.
Yes!
So she's getting a little better. Thank goodness.
Oh, is that today's paper? So you already know about him.
What's he charged with?
2 counts of kidnappings and murder and 5 counts of attempted murder. Those are serious crimes. I think it'll go down in history as one of the worst sprees in Japan. He's still mentally unstable, but we're slowly piecing together a story. This is still a secret, but I guess it's okay to tell you guys. You know that diary we found? There were entries about Miss Yamano and Miss Konishi in it. Looks like Namatame had been making advances on Miss Konishi.
Ew.
That son of a bitch!
Yeah, well, I'm gonna head to the hospital now. Dojima-san's recovering too, so I need to go over a few things about this case with him.
Yosuke.
Sorry. I'm alright. Namatame's been caught. He can't hurt anyone now. But forget him. Let's all go visit Nanako-chan after school.
Of course!
Let's tell the others once we get to school.
Just a reminder, the finals are next week. Oh, come on! How's your studying going? Though you may be very busy with your studies, make sure you keep up your personal grooming. Every year, some boys come stumbling into class with stubble on their chins. Of course, their 5 o'clock shadow is more of a 5-day shadow. Speaking of facial hair, some nations used to impose a tax on facial hair. In 18th century Russia, they also had a hat tax, a bath tax, a laundry tax, a chimney tax, and more to fund their military. Those sure were taxing times. Be sure to take this down. You never know what will be on the test, just like you never know what will be taxed next. Knowledge has increased.
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
Big bro.
Nanako! Talking still seems painful for her. Nevertheless, Nanako looks happy.
Dojima-san! Ugh, how many times does this make it today? I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, my wounds are just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
Big bro.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Nanako closed her eyes with a relieved expression. She seems to have fallen asleep. At least she's awake. You received an explanation concerning Nanako's condition from the doctor.
Her condition is stable for now, but I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet. All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful. We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible. Hopefully by then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased, which is quite unusual.
Is the fog poisonous?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body. It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog could cause problems. But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Fog-related health problems. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Anyone who says that is just blowing smoke.
Don't you mean fog? Nanako has somehow regained consciousness, but it seems it will take more time until she fully recovers. Namatame's interrogation has finally begun. The fog won't lift, and people's mysterious health problems. For now, it seems you can only watch and wait to see how things will turn out.
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy. I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed. You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
What? Did he lose control?
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
I've even heard there are experts saying it's poisonous. I wonder if that's true.
Do you think it's, because of that global warming thing? This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
Oh, I agree completely. If we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities to do their jobs.
I mean, what's the government even for if it can't control the weather?
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses! Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
What?
He's not the first one like that I've seen lately.
Poisonous gas, though?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with something.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I needed to do some grocery shopping. Well then.
That's ominous. Ah, just as I planned.
Business has been so slow lately.
No one wants to buy tofu in a poison gas cloud. Alright, to the shopping district. Wow, everything is creepy. Hey, Rise. You want to inhale some fog together?
Aw.
Without the music, this whole thing is just like creepily quiet.
Good night, Senpai.
You overhear students talking. The weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's gonna stay here forever. Yeah, I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. I also heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody even knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. I should probably stay at home for a while. Oh, you're just too lazy to take the finals next week, aren't you? Okay, who wants to hang out? No surprises, it's Naoto! Sure. Well, I guess I could have decided later, but let's just do it. We're close to the end of this link. It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you got back pain. Ow! See? Speaking of back pain, there's a deity that makes your back hurt. He's a titan named Atlas. You know about him? He's often depicted carrying the earth on his shoulders. And it looks really heavy. It makes me hurt just thinking about it. And atlases are also used in geography. You know what they are? Well then, you could. Who doesn't look like he'd know? What? You know what an atlas is? It's a book of maps, you dumbass. Yeah, you're very good. Yep, an atlas is a book of maps. Mercator's book features a large picture of Atlas on the cover. Notice the spelling. It's spelled Atlas, okay? I mean, how else would you spell it? What? Oh, because the company that made this game is ATLUS. Well, there's always... Ow! My back! This guy is weird. Doesn't know what an atlas is, doesn't think I'd know what an atlas is. Creepy music. Samigawa floodplain. The man in black you met before is waiting here. Fog has enveloped the area.
I am Yakushiji, secretary of the Shirogane estate. I humbly apologize for the other day.
I must also apologize. Though I may not have known, I involved you in this. It was an act put on by my grandpa.
My master has been terribly saddened by Naoto-sama's state of affairs lately. Lacking acquaintances to confide in, she devotes every fiber of her being to work. My master wanted Naoto-sama to regain the joy she felt in days past. To regain the feelings when all that she wanted was to be a detective, regardless of her heritage or gender. I involved you at my own discretion, believing you to be trustworthy. Please forgive me.
I received this from Yakushiji-san. It's the final challenge.
The card reads as follows. I did what you can't stand to at a place you'd be fond of, but underneath rather than inside.
A place I'd be fond of.
Somewhere high.
You remembered.
Yes. Naoto is nodding cheerfully.
The highest place around here is... the hill. Next, what I can't stand to do. There are several possibilities, but...
Throwing things away?
That's right. Did I mention that before?
Naoto has an embarrassed smile on her face.
Considering what's at the hill, the most likely answer is the trash can. I have an inkling of what might be there. Let's go, Senpai.
The hill overlooking town. Fog has enveloped the area. It seems there was something taped to the bottom of the trash can.
I forgot this thing even existed. It's the last of the 7 tools. The detective's pocketbook. All the things I had forgotten about are packed in here. I think Grandpa wanted to remind me of them. This childish game. He's selfish indeed. Forcing me to recall all this now. I was trying so hard. Not to be underestimated. Not to be condescended to.
You calm down and upset Naoto.
If I solved this town's murder case, then everyone would accept me. They would acknowledge me as the 5th in the Shirogane lineage of detectives. That's what I told myself. I just wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be needed. That's why I fretted and stood on my tiptoes and focused only on solving the case. But the original reason I wanted to become a detective, it was because mysteries intrigued me and I could help people by solving them. That's all. I remember now. Do you recall the time I faced myself in the TV world? It was my task to accept the self who yelled, "I want a reason for me to stay." But my reason to stay was not solely to solve the crime. You, everyone, gave me a reason. You gave me a place to stay.
Naoto is trying to smile through her tears.
I have to be an adult. I have to be a man. With that way of thinking, I was running from myself. I don't need to look for something to change or something to accomplish. I only need to have faith in myself. I finally think I can accept myself. That I'm a woman. That I haven't yet become the detective I wanted to be. I am a woman. And a detective. One who is seeking the truth with you and the others.
You can sense Naoto's strong will. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. 1 rank from the end. She can now take a mortal blow for me.
I'm really glad I came to this town. It's where you and I live. And all the others, too.
You spent some time with Naoto and went home. No! Crap, I hit the wrong button. I meant to go to the shopping district. I have other plans, Yosuke, I'm sorry. Your social link is max, pal. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Time to hang out with Marie. Labor Appreciation Day. Alright, where's Marie? There you are.
Huh?
Ah, not yet. Come on. There we go. Next time, we'll finish that link. Alright, to the shopping district. Naoto. You know what? I'm going to make sure this link levels up if I can, so hang out with Naoto.
Oh.
Oh. I did not get to the point of being able to level that link up, so I'm going to avoid hanging out with her tomorrow and hang out with someone else and see if I can either hang out with her or get a fortune slip drawing for Naoto before next time. I don't want to keep wasting time if I can avoid it. Oh, I'm skipping this conversation. I'm so sorry. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's nothing really unusual. Yeah, more going on about how the fog is scaring people, causing health problems. The cheerful music is pretty jarring after, like, all the other lack of music. Hang on. It didn't say your relationship will advance, but I'm going to go check Naoto's link and see if it says it when I'm going to hang out with her, because if I do that, I will max the link. But I don't know. Maybe I should go home for today. The fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. Don't you feel drained on foggy days? The bad news is that I can't go home yet, though. That's the crushing reality of a full-time employee. Days like these, I just want to spend all day counting my money at home. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's easy to count when you use a sequence of numbers with a common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Numbers with geometric progression are more difficult to count by. Here's a sequence that's even harder to count by. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Can you answer this? What is this sequence called? The one that gets brought up in every criminal show I've ever seen, the Fibonacci sequence. Yep, that's the Fibonacci sequence. Good to know you're studying. The Fibonacci sequence is defined by starting with 0, then 1, then all others are the sum of the two before them. I wouldn't dream of having my money grow in geometric progression, but at the very least I can wish for a Fibonacci growth. Sorry, I'm getting off topic, but my husband is getting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on about how the fog is poisonous. Ugh, I'm so depressed. Let's just continue with the lecture. She's very weird. Okay, I'm gonna go check and see if Naoto will level up. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a fortune tonight or something for her. Let's see. Alright, it's gonna become closer. Yeah, let's max this link. Samegawa Riverbank. Fog has enveloped the area.
It feels like such a long time ago that we were here chasing after the Phantom Thief. It was an unforgettable case, full of rewards. I enjoyed it. What about you?
It was a cinch.
I bet you can become a greater detective than I have.
I don't believe that at all. Naoto is smiling. She seems to be having fun.
So, I wanted to give you something today. I made this. Please accept it.
You obtain Detective Badge.
I haven't crafted anything like this in some time. If I went back to the estate, I could have added a camera and transceiver. Oh, but it flashes. I made myself one to match. Now you're my assistant, Senpai.
Leave it to me.
All right. You realize I'm quite serious about this, yes?
Naoto is smiling cheerfully.
The title of detective became a burden to me. I thought I had no other aspects apart from detective self. But you and the others gave me a reason to be as neither adult nor man. So, I was able to face myself as myself. Before the detective, before the child, before the woman. By spending time with you all, I changed day by day. It frightened me before, but now, with everyone, with you, I can proudly proclaim that I am myself. Nothing more, but nothing less.
Naoto is smiling gently. Naoto's strong will that allowed her to accept and overcome her weakness has awakened her heart's true power. Naoto's persona has been reborn. Tsukina Hikona has been transfigured into Yamato Takeru.
This potential was still dormant within me. I wasn't considering the things that I should have. The people who care about me, as well as my own self. When I'm with you, I feel fearless.
You can sense Naoto's warm trust and respect. You feel a tight bond between you and Naoto. Ta-da! Max rank. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Norn, the ultimate form of the Fortune Arcana. The Naoto Shirogane link is maxed. You can now create Norn, the triple godhead of fate. And her persona, who has leveled up, has learned Invigorate 3. You know, Naoto's actually got some really good skills right now. I may swap Naoto in for Chie in the party, even if that means a little bit more grinding. Chie's skills have really just not been super impressing me.
There's a lot you must learn before becoming a detective. I myself can't relent in my training. To become a formidable woman detective. We'll start off with something that may come in handy before too long. Shadowing a suspect.
Naoto pounded the basics of detective work into you. You had a good time with Naoto. Alright, let's see who I can hang out with today, and failing that, I will go and do a fortune poll. I can hang out with Rise, but that is definitely already about to not max, but to level up. So I think I'm going to pull a fortune for someone else. Maybe I. Kanji's also about to level up. So next time I hang out with him, it'll happen. Should try and hang out with Rise tomorrow. I want to get that link maxed. Alright, let's draw a fortune. Let's do I. Small blessing. Okay. Cool. That one will rank up next time. The old Japanese calendar had different names for the months. September was Nagatsuki, and October was Kanazuki. This weather feels like the gods have gone away and left us since the middle of last month. This fog is just nasty, isn't it? It's like being wrapped up in gauze like an Egyptian mummy or something. Of course, if my house was as nice as one of the ancient pyramids, I probably wouldn't complain about it so much. But mummies are already dead, so they don't have to worry about, tests coming up. And if you failed the last exams, you have even more cause for concern. I don't want to see you haunting these halls. Well then, Yu-chan, I got a question for you. There are over 130 ancient pyramids in Egypt, but do you know who's buried in the biggest one? I know Tutankhamun was not buried there because they found that in a valley. Cleopatra, I think that was after the Age of Pyramids. Giza is a place. Khufu was a person, so I'm going to guess Khufu. That's right. The Great Pyramid is known as the Pharaoh Khufu, or as the tomb of the Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops. It took over 20 years to build, and it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 4 millennia. I want to put this question on next week's test. I wish you all luck on moving to the next grade. Study hard. Alright, social link time. And Rise wants to hang out. which was what I was planning on doing anyway. I think she's on the first floor. There we go. Rise. Sozoi Daigaku. You came with Rise, who seems enthusiastic about eating out.
What should I have? Heck, maybe our shop should do something like this. How about a gunmo kebab? Or a tofu croquette?
Well, if it isn't Rise-chan.
You're the deputy mayor, right? Good afternoon.
I heard the news. You know, about the upcoming film. You haven't heard yet? You know Kanamin, right? Kanami Mashita. They're gonna be filming nearby, right? I hope they stop by Inaba, too. Oh, I know. Why don't you ask?
Kanamin. I don't have anything to do with them anymore.
But wait, how many are coming? We only have small bed and breakfasts around here. Got it! They can stay at the Amagi Inn. All right, I need to go tell that manager guy I was just talking to.
You're gonna be in trouble with the mayor.
Oh, Rise-chan. Nice to see you.
Inoue-san, what do you want today?
I'm down here scouting film locations, so I thought I'd come see you. I wanted to hear your answer one more time, face to face. Are you sure you're not coming back?
I'm not going back.
I see. Okay, I understand. Well, now I can focus on my new job. I signed up as Kanami Mashita's manager. Remember how we were talking about doing that movie? They picked Kanami as your replacement. We're gonna sell Kanami. I have every confidence she'll be just as popular. No, even more popular than Risette.
I see.
Although, Kanami is an ordinary girl, we have to polish her so she sells. But you had that spark. You learned fast, adapted well to new situations, had that smile that could be as strong or weak as you needed. And those acting skills of yours, you were like an old pro. You could have reached heights most girls could never dream of. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. So, I just had to hear it from your own mouth. Well then, goodbye. Stay healthy, okay?
What the heck? That's not fair. After he made me answer? He never told me any of that when we were still working together. Acting skills? Of course I have them. What the heck? Telling me all that stuff now? It's too late.
It seems that Rise is crying.
Hey, why am I crying? There's no reason to cry. There's nothing to be sad about. Nothing. Senpai, I don't know why I'm crying.
You mustn't cry, he said, like a grandpa.
It's too late now. I lost everything. I don't know how, but I lost everything. I'm scared. I'm sad. What's going on? Senpai, please, stay here. Stay by my side. Senpai.
You sense this is an important moment, and there's no turning back. Hold her.
Senpai. Senpai.
Rise began pouring out tears.
Senpai. I have you. I have the others.
And I have a name!
I didn't lose everything. There are people who need me, right?
Rise is smiling through her tears. You feel your relationship with Rise has grown deeper. I mean, I know it's just because she has to have something to call me, but it just seems weird that Senpai is what she continues to call the guy after she started dating him. Risei's growth has affected her persona as well. Stamina Song. Healing Wave powered up to Stamina Song. Awesome. You can feel Risei's warmth as she trembles. There's no turning back. Your relationship with Risei has become intimate.
I'm going home now. My head's all messed up. I need time to think it all over. About how I feel now. I don't want to lose anything more. Goodbye, Senpai.
You watched Risei walk off and then went home. Alright, I think I'm probably just going to end up going to the shrine today and pulling a fortune. I think that's Yosuke. I don't need to talk to him right now. I'm going to pull a Risei fortune. Since I just ranked that up, I want to make sure that that ranks up again next time I hang out with her. There we go. I'm gonna have to keep pulling Risei fortunes, aren't I? You hear students talking. Hey, don't you think that there are more and more people getting weird because of the fog? I even see people wearing these huge gas masks around town. Yeah, and people have been getting sick, too. Haven't there been people saying a lot of weird stuff lately? Like the world is ending, and that global warming is because of original sin, nutty stuff like that. Hey, what do you think's gonna happen if you think someone's sick, but you don't do anything about it? I mean, to be honest, yesterday, my dad... And suddenly I apparently lost interest and walked away. Good morning. What's up, you guys? You don't look so well. Are you exhausted from studying for the test around the corner? I hope you're not forgetting something. Christmas is coming up in a month. Have you found your dates yet? Haha, I've got mine already. Tell you what, I'll give you guys a Christmas question. Alright, I'll ask a question regarding cakes. Narukami. Which of these is considered a rice cake? A bale of rice, probably not. Senbei, I don't know what that is. Dango, I don't know what that is. Mochi, I do know what that is, but I don't actually think it's made of rice, but whatever. Excellent! Mochi is a type of rice cake. Okay. When you think of cake, you think dessert, but something pounded together is also called a cake. That's the case with mochi, as it's rice pounded together. Another example, kamaboko is a fish cake. Fish meat pounded together. However, you probably don't want to be eating fish cakes on Christmas night. Haha! Fish pounded together. That sounds ominous. Alright. Let's find a social link. There's Risei, but I know I'm not going to rank that up, so I'm going to wait to hang out with Risei until I get a guaranteed rank up. Maybe Kanji's around. Otherwise, oh, you know, I've been completely ignoring the Temperance link, but I'm going to do Kanji link today.
Senpai.
Let's hang out with Kanji. Alright. Central Shopping District. You came to Tatsumi Textiles.
Senpai.
Gotta warn you, there's nothing fun here. Hey, Ma, I'm home. Ah, she ain't here. What's she doing leaving the store open? Kanchan, there you are. Your mother is in the hospital. The hospital? Let's hurry. Huh? Oh, yeah. I need to go and see. I only heard from a customer, but she's at Inaba Municipal Hospital. Hurry, go!
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Inaba Municipal Hospital. Ma, you alright? You were taken to the hospital. Someone do this to you? Goodness, but you look pale. Never mind me, what about you? Huh? You're okay? That wasn't me taken to the hospital. I took someone.
Huh?
This poor thing got hit by a bicycle right in front of our shop. He hit his head, so I had a doctor examine him. He said there's no damage, thank goodness. The one who hit him was a boy from your school. When he saw the poor child fall, he ran away. Why don't you find him and give him a little scolding? Cut the crap! You've got no idea how I felt. I'm fine. Your mother isn't kicking the bucket that easily. It's not like you to get so worried over such a little thing. Oh, shut up, you old cow! Ugh,
Sorry.
looks like it was no big deal. Well, that's good. Well, yeah, but Kanji still looks embarrassed. I thought I faced all my bad parts back there. But not everything can change just like that, huh? Yeah, sorry for dragging you around. If I'd been by myself, I might have been even more scared. Ha! Hope I can repay the favor. It seems you were able to support Kanji. You sense his trust in you. Rank 3. I'm going home. That boy. We were both going home. He didn't have to run away like that. Oh, you're Yukun. You came to our store with Yuki-chan, right? I've been hearing a lot about you from Kanji. Senpai this and senpai that. He must really like you. I'm sorry to have made you both come all the way here. He hates hospitals, you see. His father, my husband, died here. Kanji happened to be somewhere else when he collapsed. So I think he was scared today. But it's good to see you. He always had trouble getting along with people. He didn't have any friends like you before. Because of his hobbies? Oh, he told you. He would always rather play house instead of catch, or go to home ec instead of PE. So he never had any male friends, but the girls didn't accept him either. After a while, he started getting into fights every day and bleaching his hair. I was worried about him, but lately he seems to be having fun. Please take care of him. You feel you understand Kanji a bit more. Cool. And check the shopping district and then go pull a Risei fortune if she is not here. Which she isn't, so to the shrine. Now, come on, stupid shrine! Time passed as you tied the omikuji around the fortune tree.